From the moment the opening credits roll, Ballerina establishes itself as a bold new chapter in the ever-expanding John Wick universe. Released on June 6, 2025, this spin-off pivots away from the familiar tale of John Wick himself and instead focuses on Eve Maccaro, played with steely determination and emotional depth by Ana de Armas. Set between the events of John Wick, Chapter 3 Parabellum, and Chapter 4, the film offers a fresh perspective on the underworld of assassins, shining a spotlight on the mysterious Ruska Roma crime syndicate and the traditions that shape its deadly members. Director Len Wiseman brings his signature visual flair to the project, crafting a world that is both familiar to fans of the franchise and distinct in its own right. From the outset, Eve Maccaro's journey is marked by loss and vengeance, a classic motif that echoes throughout the Wickverse, but takes on new resonance here. The assassination of her father propels Eve down a path of training, transformation, and ultimately, ruthless retribution. Through Eve's eyes, we are invited deeper into the rituals and codes of the Ruska Roma, experiencing not just the violence but also the discipline, loyalty, and pain that define their existence. Ana de Armas's performance is the beating heart of Ballerina. Critics have widely praised her portrayal, noting how she balances vulnerability with unyielding strength. Whether she's executing a meticulously choreographed fight scene or quietly mourning her father's memory, de Armas commands attention. Her physicality is remarkable, drawing on both the elegance of ballet and the brutality of combat. The action choreography, a standout feature in reviews, is creatively brutal, blending balletic movement with the kind of close-quarters combat that fans have come to expect from the Wick franchise. Each fight sequence is a dance, deadly, beautiful, and utterly captivating. Visually, Ballerina pirouettes onto center stage with style and confidence. The film's color palette is rich and evocative, mixing shadowy blues and stark reds to evoke both the coldness of revenge and the warmth of familial bonds. The production design further immerses viewers in the world of the Ruska Roma, from opulent training halls to grimy back alleys. The camera work is kinetic, yet precise, allowing audiences to appreciate every movement, every moment of tension and release. Yet, as some reviewers have observed, Ballerina occasionally struggles to capture the singular flair that made the original John Wick films resonate so deeply. While the film borrows liberally from the franchise's aesthetic and mythos, there are moments where it feels more like an homage than a true evolution. The dialogue at times can be heavy-handed, and certain plot beats are predictable to those familiar with revenge-driven narratives. However, what the movie lacks in originality, it makes up for in execution. The action sequences are among the most inventive in the franchise, and the emotional stakes, centered on Eve's quest for justice, are genuine. Financially, Ballerina has performed moderately well, though it has not reached the blockbuster heights some predicted. As of mid-June 2025, the film has grossed approximately $92.8 million worldwide. Its opening weekend brought in $24.5 million, securing a second-place finish behind the animated juggernaut Lilo and Stitch. While these numbers are slightly below initial projections, they reflect a solid performance for a spin-off in a crowded summer box office. Importantly, the film's reception has sparked discussions about potential sequels and further spin-offs, suggesting that Eve Maccaro's story may just be the beginning of a new Wickverse saga. The critical consensus, as reflected on Rotten Tomatoes, is largely positive. The film is celebrated for equipping Ana de Armas with creatively brutal action choreography and delivering a pleasingly kooky origin story. Ballerina is described as pirouetting gracefully onto the Wickverse's center stage, a testament to how successfully it carves out a place for itself amid the franchise's heavyweights. Praise is particularly directed at the way Wiseman and his team fuse Eve's ballet training with her assassin skills, creating a visual language that sets Ballerina apart. The supporting cast adds further richness to the film's tapestry. Familiar faces from the franchise make brief appearances, but the focus remains squarely on Eve and her world. The Ruska Roma, previously shrouded in mystery, are given depth and dimension, and their traditions, equal parts beautiful and brutal, shape the narrative in compelling ways. The film delves into the pain of loss, the weight of legacy, and the challenge of forging one's own path in a world defined by violence. Ballerina also stands out for its nuanced exploration of gender within the Wick universe. Eve's journey is distinctly her own, shaped not just by external conflict, but by internal struggle. The film avoids cliches, instead presenting her as a complex protagonist whose femininity is a source of power rather than vulnerability. De Armas's portrayal is refreshingly layered, and the script gives her room to breathe, to grieve, and to fight in ways that feel authentic and earned. For fans of the John Wick franchise, Ballerina is both a satisfying expansion and an intriguing departure. It honors the core tenets of the series: stylish violence, intricate world building, and a relentless quest for justice, while introducing new themes and textures. The film's action is as creative as ever. Its emotional beats land with resonance, and its protagonist is one who demands further exploration. Ultimately, Ballerina is a film that understands its audience. It delivers the kinetic thrills and high-stakes drama that have become hallmarks of the Wickverse. But it also takes risks, focusing on character and atmosphere as much as spectacle. While it may lack some of the original's distinctive flair, it more than compensates with heart, style, and ambition. As discussions swirl about sequels and spin-offs, Ballerina stands as proof that the world of John Wick has room to grow, and that new stories, told from fresh perspectives, can dazzle just as brightly. Whether you're a die-hard Wick fan or simply seeking a gripping action thriller, Ballerina is worth your attention. It may not redefine the genre, but it enriches it, offering a tale of vengeance, transformation, and survival that lingers long after the final curtain falls. Ana de Armas shines at the center of this swirling storm of ballet and bullets, and as the credits fade, one thing is clear: the Wickverse is alive, evolving, and more intriguing than ever.